Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Del here. I'm just going to do a quick update on my B.O.V build. Weather's been atrocious the past few weeks. As you'll see, I've not had many videos out. It's just been one thing after the other. Snow, cold. I don't know if you can hear that, but that's wind and rain today. So I'll show you quickly what we've been doing. We run into a few issues with the fuel pipe fell off and things like that. It was totally rotten, so I'm having to get that replaced. I've got the parts, it's just totally getting the time to do it. I'm replacing the 4x4 vacuum as well. So I've got those parts in. The whole idea behind the B.O.V build is that it's budget, so it's trying to keep it at a minimum cost with accessories, parts and repairs as well. So that's another thing why we're taking our time with this. I have got a roof box and roof rails and things to put on it. It's stuff that I have had lying about for years, so that I'll put that back on. So whilst it might not be what everyone's recommendations are, like to put on a caged roof rack and things like that, it's all about the budget and making use of everything we've got around us. So I'll crack on and I'll show you just a few of the little things that we're cracking on with that and time, and then hopefully we'll get some dry weather and a window that we can get it done. I don't have a big garage or anything like that I can put it in. I've only got my driveway, so that's another reason why the build takes a little bit longer than it should. So fingers crossed the weather starts getting better and life in general starts getting better once this lockdown things lift. I think we're nearing the end of the tunnel now, so it's a couple more months I think, and then we'll get back to the new normal, whatever that may be. But I think we can all breathe when that happens again. So let's crack on and I'll show you what we've done so far. So as you can see just from the outside there's a few things. We have got the replacement fuel filler section there, so that's going to be fun to put on. As you can see, when we touched that one it just all fell apart, so we've got that to put on. We've got other wee bits and bobs. We've got new side running lights. The side steps on the side of the vehicle, they come with courtesy door lights, but they're completely rotten, so they need to come off. We've got a few just different fixings. These are just for this is actually a 4x4 vacuum that needs to go on. Need to replace that. Running lights, brackets, and then just generally some compass and an inclinometer with backlight that I need to put on. So the kids bought me that for my birthday, which was nice, so we'll get that on. It's an old car. Do you know, there's something really good about old cars? I've got a bit of mould. I've got Molly back seats and everything to put in this for IFACs and whatnot, but I've got mould. Now what I'm trying to do is, I know the seats were kept out of it, so and they must have got wet, so I'm trying to dry it all out inside. And once I dry it all out inside, then I can take another look at it. It was fitted with a reversing camera too, so the wires are there, so it's just a case of resetting it all back up. Now it's all work in progress. It's an old Jeep. and I'm building it on a budget. The roof box and roof bars I already had. They were from a previous car that I had, so there was no point in spending money on an Expedition roof rack when I don't need to. I'm trying to keep it all within a budget. There's a winch that I'm looking at just now. It's a Rhino make, so they're retailing for about £360 with a plasma rope on it, and that's for a 6.5 ton one with a vehicle mount. So I'm looking at that just now. What else? Let me wipe the lens a minute, guys. What else is there? Also, I've got a bit of rot on the front. That needs to come off. It was a farm vehicle, so the rot, you know, I didn't know about some of it, but not all of it. I didn't really know about Mitsubishi Shoguns. This was my first one. I was always a Land Rover guy, so it's all pretty much new to me. The different types of engines, how they run and everything like that, which isn't a bad thing, getting to know it. So I'm getting there with it. There's things going on that you don't see cost-wise and things like that, but I will tally it all up because I think it is good. You know, we see all these vehicles, all these B.O.Vs and Expedition vehicles, and it's like, oh, look at that channel there, it looks brilliant. And, you know, they spend like hundreds of thousands of pounds, or, you know, a basic build is like £40,000. You see, I'm trying to do this realistically for about 3.5, if I can, including the tyres. So a lot of my time is sourcing it. And I changed my mind about things like the winch bumpers and things like that. I think if I put a hidden winch on instead of a winch bumper. But then with a B.O.V vehicle and an off-road vehicle, you need all the protection in the front you can get because you don't know what obstacles you're coming across. So to actually have a reinforced bumper is a proper cost. Now if I could make it, I would, if I had the space, but as you can see, I'm on my drive. So it's not the easiest, and especially with British weather. But yeah, I just thought I'd give you a quick update on that. That's how she's looking. We're getting there. Stay with me. I'm really looking forward to it. So like I said, I've got all these parts to put on first, get it all mechanically as sound as I possibly can before I start loading the extras on it. But as always, guys, thanks for subscribing, thanks for watching, stay safe out there. If you haven't subscribed, hit the button, and you can see my other videos up and coming. I'll get better as time gets on, so that's the hope. So, like I said, thanks everybody, and stay safe out there. Del out.